Hey guys, this is DoodleBroSH. I'm making this video as a tutorial to use Reaper to chart customs for the Rock Band Network. I've been getting a lot of private messages lately regarding making a tutorial or teaching people how to do this, and I think it's pretty overdue that I should make one of these, so I finally stopped being lazy. And basically what we're going to be doing today is Not Now by Blink-182. So what you're going to do is you're going to start up Reaper, and I will provide links for, well, first this thing is going to pop up, and I have already charted this, but I'm just going to take you guys through the steps of charting. So let me open up a new project. Alright, so when you open up a new project, this is what Reaper is going to look like the first time you open it. And what you're going to do is go to I will provide links with steps on how to install Rock Band Network stuff from the website, and essentially what you're going to do is you're going to install all these different EXEs that will give you these project templates. Well, the first thing it's going to give you is project templates, and you're going to select the RBN template, and yes, oops, what are we doing? No. Okay, so this is going to pop up. And what you got here is part drums, bass, guitar, vocals, and then you have the events, venue, and beat MIDI parts, I suppose. And we're going to go over those three in a second, but for now we're just going to look at drums. And I'm going to be charting expert drums. That's usually all that I chart, unless I'm doing like a paid thing, or if I'm doing something actually for the Rock Band Network. So there's always going to be 4 kicks at the 3rd beat. You're just going to delete the first one, unless there actually is one, but then you just add one. But we can close that out, and then we're going to go down to we're going to scroll down to the audio track, scroll all the way over, and then we're going to get our audio. I'm going to start on the beat. Okay, so we're going to leave this here for like a song with a long intro. Now, if you want to start the song at the point, since this song does have a long intro, as you can hear, and I'm sorry for the bad audio quality. I have a headphone attached to my microphone, so it's not the it's not the greatest setup in the world, but I don't know how to record through my actual audio. So what we're going to do is you're going to go to the beginning of the audio, and it's a good idea to turn off snapping, because then you can actually like freely do it, and it doesn't just snap between the 4 lines in between each beat. And we're going to go all the way to about there, right to the beginning of that. Okay. Yeah. Alright, and then you're going to scroll over here. And actually what you're going to do is you're going to take this to the, I believe, 3rd beat. You want to take it out so I think it's got to be above 3.5 seconds, or else Magma comes up with an error. Just do it. I don't know why. You might want to snap to the grid for this part, just so it stays there. Alright, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to turn snap to grid off. This is the most important part. It's called tempo mapping, and this is what makes sure that the notes match the music perfectly. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to the spot, zoom in, where there is the first peak. And if we listen to the song, I hate my mouse. Alright. Okay, there's the beginning of the peak. So you're going to hit Q. And what that's going to do is that's going to set the tempo between those 2 points. So if we play, we'll turn on the metronome real quick. Okay, so the metronome is just going to click 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that obviously sounded terrible because the audio track is way too high up, so let's give it a sec. That should be good. Hopefully that's not too quiet. I'm going to have to boost the volume. Let's see. So, since we set it between those two, we actually have to set the tempo between the music. So, we got to find where the next beat, or the next measure, not the next beat, the next measure starts. So, we're just going to count. We're going to turn the metronome off so we can count this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's the beginning of the next measure. So, you're going to hit Q again. And it's going to set the tempo between the beginning of the last measure and the beginning of this measure that we just found. And if we turn the metronome on, it's going to sound perfect. And you're going to see that peaks are going to line up with these 3.2, 3.3, and 3.4 lines, and that's going to do that throughout the whole song as long as you tempo map it correctly. So if we listen. Okay, so here you don't really need to adjust this. I'm OCD, so you just want to go to the very peak. Once you get the first one, oops, I hit W. Don't hit W. It brings you back to the beginning of the song, and it's really obnoxious. You're going to go here, and you're just going to hit Q again, and you're basically going to keep doing this throughout the entire song. So, as for the beginning of the song, what you're going to do is basically just go to Google and search for like hi-hat sample or something. Going on my other, where is it? Oops. You're going to search for like a hi-hat sample because you want a count in to the track. It's on my desktop right here. It's called HH_1_closed_B. And we're just going to bring that into here. We're going to turn snapping back on. And basically this is what it sounds like. Oops, let's turn that off. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to copy that, put it on 1.3. This will sound a little bit better once you'll understand once I just finish pasting these in. Okay, so here's what it's going to sound like. So that's all you really need to do is add in that count in. You really don't need to. Since this song does have a long intro, and on the charted version that I have that I will be showing you guys once I cut the clip, I don't do that, but you will want to do that for other songs where there isn't an intro like this song. So essentially you're just going to keep going through the song, tempo mapping. Right here. You got to turn off snapping. Alt-S is how you do that, or you can just go up there and click it. For the peaks, like, you don't really need to be exact. Like, you can be on the left or on the right, like maxes, or you can be right in the middle. It really doesn't matter so long as it's close, and just so long as you make sure that these 3 lines in between match up with some sort of peak. So you can also just listen to the metronome and see if that matches up as well. So you're just going to keep doing that, and you basically do that for the entire song. It will take some trial and error, but you'll do that. And I'm going to go to the pre-made chart and show you what it looks like in the end, and then we're going to go through charting and then finishing up and exporting to Magma and then getting it into a playable chart. So I'll see you on the next part.